Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Potsmaker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Potsmaker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Old Testament, of the Christian Bible. I use the King James Version of the Bible because I'm related to him. He's the family official Bible. So, anyway, today I'm reading the final chapter of the book of Zion, and which is also the final chapter of the Potsmaker's Bible. I'm very happy about that because publishing this book was the last thing that I had to do in order to fulfill the prophecy of Israel to be Zion in fact. So, when this is published, I'm officially done. Everything else from here on in is just going to be me making manifest that which is already true. So, I'm going to read you the final chapter, and then I'm going to give you the headings, the book's chapters and verses for it, so you can look it up for yourself. It's called In the Last Days. It is the 24th and final chapter of the book. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, Behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation, a stone, a tried stone, and a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O arm of the Lord. Awake, as in the ancient of days, in the generation of old. Art thou not that which hath cut Rehab and wounded the dragon? Art thou not it which hath dried up the sea, the waters of the great deep, that hath made the deep depth of the sea a way for the ransom to pass over? Strengthen ye the weak hands, confirm the feeble knees. Say to them that are of a fearful heart, Be strong, fear not. Behold, your God will come with vengeance, even God with a recompense. He will come and save you. Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened, and the ears of the deaf shall be unstopped. Then shall the lame man leap as a hart, and the tongue of the dumb sing. For in the wilderness shall waters break forth, and streams out of the desert. I thought it good to show the signs and wonders that the high God hath brought towards me. How great are his signs, and how mighty are his wonders! His kingdom is everlasting kingdom, and his dominion is from generation to generation. But in the last days it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of the Lord shall be established in the tops of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow unto it. And many nations shall come and say, Come, let us go up into the mountain of the Lord, into the house of the God of Jacob, and he will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth from Zion, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. I am your Lord, your Holy One, the Creator of Israel, your King. Thus saith the Lord, Keep ye judgments, and do justice. For my salvation is near to come, and my righteousness to be revealed. Blessed is the man that doeth this, and the Son of man that layeth hold on it, that keepeth the Sabbath from doing any evil. Neither let the son of the stranger that hath joined himself to the Lord speak, saying, The Lord hath utterly separated me from his people. For thus saith the Lord unto the eunuchs that keepeth my Sabbath, and choose the things that please me, and take hold of my covenant. Even to them will I give mine house in my house, and within my walls a place, and a name better than of sons and of daughters. I will give them an everlasting name that shall not be cut off. Also the sons of the strangers that join themselves to the Lord to serve him, and to love the name of the Lord, to be his servants, every one that keepeth the Sabbath from polluting it, and taketh a hold of my covenant. Even them will I bring to my holy mountain, and make them joyful in my house of prayer. Their burnt offerings and their sacrifices shall be acceptable on mine altar. For my house shall be called an house of prayer for all people. The Lord God, which gathereth the outcasts of Israel, saith, Yet will I gather others to him besides those that are gathered to him. Set up a standard toward Zion. Retire, stay not. For I will bring evil upon the north, and a great destruction. Enter into the rock, and hide ye in the dust, for fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty. To go into the clefts of the rocks, and into the top of the ragged rocks, for fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he arise to shake terrible the earth. Therefore it shall come to pass, that when the Lord hath performed his own work upon Mount Zion and on Jerusalem, I will punish the fruit of the stout heart of the king of Assyria, and the glory of his high looks. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord of hosts, and I will burn her chariots in the smoke, and I will cut off thy prey from the earth, and the voice of the messenger shall no more be heard. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord God, that I will cause the sun to go down at noon, and I will darken the earth in a clear day. And they shall go into the holes of the rocks, and into the caves of the earth, for fear of the Lord, and for the glory of his majesty, when he arise to shake terrible the earth. For he bringeth down them that dwell on high, the lofty city he layeth low, even to the ground, he bringeth it to the dust. I have cut off the nations, their towers are desolate. I made their streets waste, that none pass by. Thy cities are destroyed, so that there is no man, that there is none inhabitant. And he said, The Lord will roar from Zion, and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the inhabitants of the shepherds shall mourn, and the top of Carmel shall wither. She is empty, and void, and waste, and the heart melteth on the knee, and the knee smiteth together, and much pain is in the loins, and the face of them all gathereth darkness. For wickedness burneth as fire, and it shall devour the briars and the thorns, and shall kindle in the thickets of the forest, and they shall mount up like the lifting up of smoke. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as fuel of fire. No man shall spare his brother. The Lord hath prepared to destroy the wall of the daughter of Zion. I will utterly consume all things off the land, saith the Lord. The holy city is a wilderness, Zion is a wilderness, Jerusalem is a desolation. Our holy and our beautiful house, where our fathers praised thee, is burned up with fire, and all our pleasant things are laid waste. For behold, the Lord cometh forth from out of his place, and will come down, and tread upon the high places of the earth. For behold, the day cometh, that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly, shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise, with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth, and grow up as calves in the stalls, and ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under your feet. In that day I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts. Remember ye the laws of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb, for all Israel, with all the statutes and judgments. Behold, I will send you Elijah, the prophet, before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. And you shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to the fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. And it shall be at that day, saith the Lord, that thou shalt call me Ishi, and shalt no more call me Baali. For I will take away the names of Baalim out of the mouth of her, and they shall no more be remembered by their names. And in that day I will make a covenant for them with the beasts of the field, and with the fowls of the heavens, and with the creeping things of the ground. And I will break the bow and the sword and the battle out of the earth, and I will make them to lie down safely. And I will betroth thee unto me forever, even ye. I will betroth thee unto me in righteousness, and in judgment, and in loving kindness, and in mercy. And I will even betroth thee unto me in faithfulness, and thou shalt know the Lord. And it shall come to pass in that day that I will hear, saith the Lord. I will hear the heavens, and they will hear the earth. And the earth shall hear the corn, and the wine, and the oil, and they shall hear Jezreel. He shall swallow up death and victory. And the Lord God will wipe away the tears from all faces, and the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth, for the Lord hath spoken it. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the aliens shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. That confirmeth the words of his servants, and perform the counsel of his messengers, that saith unto Jerusalem, that thou shalt be inhabited, and the cities of Judea ye shall be built, and I will raise up the decayed places thereof. And so ends the book of Zion and the Potsmoker's Bible. In this chapter, I used Isaiah 28:16, Isaiah 35, 3-6, Daniel 4, 2 and 3, Micah 4, 1 and 2, Isaiah 43, 15, Isaiah 56, 1-8, Jeremiah 4, 6, Isaiah 2, 10, Isaiah 2, 21, Isaiah 10, 12, Nahum 2:13, Amos 8:9, Isaiah 2:19, Isaiah 26:5, Zephaniah 3:6, Amos 1:2, Nahum 2:10, Isaiah 9:18 and 19, Lamentations 2:8, Zephaniah 1:2, Isaiah 64:10 and 11, Micah 1:3, Malachi 4, 1-6, Hosea 2, 16-23, Isaiah 25:8, Isaiah 61:5, Isaiah 46:28, and so ends the book of Zion, the 24th chapter in the last days. This ends the entire book known as the Potsmoker's Bible. From now on, I will be doing a news briefing, commentary on today's happenings, how they relate to Zion, and most importantly, I will be explaining in detail how we go from the Potsmoker's Bible to the nation of Zion. There's a step-by-step process that we need to take, okay? I am hoping beyond hope, that when you people start hearing about me, start seeing the Potsmoker's Bible, that you will come off the streets, leave the politicians to their own fate, as we gather together where we are with what we have to become what we were always meant to be. And that is where we will take up next time on the Potsmoker's Bible. Until then, may the Great watch over you, guide you, protect you, keep you from all harm, and teach you right from wrong. May you be worthy of them. Remember, what is manifest is true. So, let your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light, the unicorn way. Be the joy, my people. Spread the joy. If you get high, stay happy and high. You have every right and reason to. And remember, I love you. Later, because I will never say goodbye.